Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know that I said this next video would be about uh, personal income taxes, and that I was going to do corporate taxes or an amendment to corporate taxes. But there needs to be some background, I thought. So instead, we're going to talk about Citizens United. So in 2010, the Supreme Court made a decision that reshaped American politics and elections. Since then, the outside political spending has exploded. Super PACs dominate the ad buys, and dark money has become a permanent feature in our campaigns. The case was called Citizens United versus Federal Election Committee. The supporters said it protected free speech. Critics said it opened the floodgates to unlimited corporate influence. So what actually happened? And did the courts go too far? Before we can talk about Citizens United, we need to go back in time a little bit. In 2006, there was a bipartisan campaign reform act that banned corporates from funding election communication within 30 days of a primary and 60 days of a general election. The goal was simple. They wanted to prevent organizations from overwhelming the election with money. A conservative nonprofit group called Citizens United produced political documents criticizing Hillary Clinton. The Federal Election Commission said it couldn't air so close to the 28th Democratic primary. Citizens United sued. It wound up going clear to the Supreme Court. And in a 5-4 decision, the Supreme Court agreed that corporations and unions have a First Amendment right and some other rights guaranteed under the Constitution to make independent political expenditures. However, they still cannot directly contribute to candidates. After Citizens United, outside political spending surged. And then came another case, SpeechNow.org versus Federal Election Commission. And basically what this was and allowed was unlimited donations to independent political committees. This led to the creation of super PACs, the rise of unlimited money, spending unlimited money. As long as they don't coordinate with the candidates, all that is fine. Since 2010, billions of dollars have flowed through these groups. It's into the trillions now. While the Supreme Court upheld the disclosure laws, money increasingly began to flow through nonprofit groups that did not have to abide by the disclosure laws. This is what is called dark money. It allows donors to donate to a nonprofit and not have to report that they donated. And that could be from an outside company. It could be from an outside country. The Emirates could donate to a nonprofit and say, we want you to back this candidate. And that's what they would do. Same thing if China wanted. So dark money has become a real problem since 2010. For the supporters of Citizens United, and I agree, it was founded on good principles. The First Amendment protects political speech. The government should not decide who is allowed to speak. Limited spending and limiting speech for corporations. They argued that corporations are simply groups of citizens, and restricting them would be restricting individuals working together. That was their perspective. But here's the core issue. There is a difference between protecting speech and creating a system where the wealthiest elites can dominate the political spectrum and conversation. When unlimited money enters the system, access becomes unequal. Influence becomes concentrated. Average voters are drowned out. The founders feared this type of corruption. So here's the real question. When money equals speech, who actually gets hurt? The guy contributing $5 or the guy contributing $5 billion? You decide. And this will all tie together with the next 3 videos that I'm going to release. You'll see and understand how these next 2 policies were written by the same guy. And I believe he missed a few things, and I might add some stuff. But for now, thank you for coming. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you all again in a week. Goodbye.